Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we have another homeschool video. And today we're talking about the 5 ways that I found to effectively teach my preschooler, who is 2 years old, and we started some of these things even as early as when she was 1 year old. Well, not 1 year old like 12 months, but like 1 year old like 15, 16, 17, 18, like that. And so the first way that I teach my baby is by books. So there's different books that you can use. Of course, read alouds, any kind of reading that you can do with your child is going to advance their learning, advance their understanding. So recently, one of my collections of books that I'm reading as a read alouds with my child, or that I'm going to start reading with them, are the Bernstein Bears books. I think these books are awesome. I had these when I was a child, and I just want them to have some of them. So I've been thrift shopping and trying to find them all over the place, and I have been successful in finding some of them, and for cheap, because I just wish that I had the books that I had when I was small, because I had so many of these Bernstein Bears books. But of course, they're history, probably in somebody's house now from Goodwill. But yeah, this one is Trouble with Pets. They just have such good lessons in them, and the illustrations are so cute. And you can find them on Amazon from anywhere from probably $5 a book down to $3 a book. If you're very lucky, I think currently they have like the Messy Room book, which is my all-time favorite Bernstein Bears book. And it is $2.29, I think, on Amazon. So if you're interested, get it. But I love these collections of books. So for my kids, we have the Give a Mouse a Cookie collection of books. We have all of them. And we also have the Dragon Loves Tacos. We have all of them. We're also collecting the Pout Pout Fish book, and we have, I think, 3 right now out of the collection. But I love collecting series of books. Character building, so many lessons in these little books. So definitely read aloud to different types of books. But more specifically, one book that we use that is, I think, a must-have in your learning library is this book right here. And this is What Your Preschooler Needs to Know to Get Ready for Kindergarten. And let me tell you, this book is so good, and I'm going to show you why. So in this book, it breaks it down into, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And the first section is poetry, and I'm actually going to do a flip through of this book because I just think that it's so important, and it just has such good information to share. Poems, and then you have songs, stories, history, science, art. And then in the back of the book, there's a parent resource section that just gives you briefly some important things to consider when you're teaching your preschooler and your pre-kindergarten age children. It has stories like The Little Red Hen, and it has the Goldilocks and the Bears. It has the 3 Little Pigs. It has songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Rockabye Baby, Pop Goes the Weasel, and A Tisket and a Tasket. It has songs probably that you don't even know. Like, let me see, one that I didn't know. The Teddy Bear's Picnic. I never knew the Teddy Bear's Picnic, but that song is in this book, and your child can learn it. They have poems in here like The Old Person of Where, and Once I Saw a Little Bird, Bat Bat, To Market, So this book is a definitely, like, I think it's a must-have if you have a little one, because it will cover a lot of stuff. It gives you much bang for your buck, and I think it was under $15. So pick that up if you can. The next thing that we do is I do have an activity box for my kids, for all of them, but more specifically for Soraya. She has a bin where I keep a lot of her learning supplies, and I'm gonna put that somewhere in here to show you what the bin looks like. And inside of the bin I have shapes, her ABCs. I have activities where she can do matching, activities where she's learning like letter sounds, her colors, how to beginning counting and stuff like that. But it's all hands-on, and it's all really fun for her to do, and she loves to work in this bin. She pulls this stuff out, she wants to do it. So an activity bin where you can put some stuff in and you can just let them kind of play. And all of these things that I'm talking about are directed. This is not just solely letting her play on her own, but I'm actually instructing her. Then I have my learning binder. A lot of homeschooling moms, teachers, and things like that, they put together these little binders and they sell them on websites like Teachers Pay Teachers, or they might have their own blogs about this type of stuff. But anyway, so I looked at various different types and I pulled together something of my own because I didn't want to buy the one the one that was available. Actually, I did buy one, but it was the kindergarten one. But this one, I printed off free resources and I put them all together. And then some of them I did make on my own. And as you can see, it says preschool and kindergarten, because as you get to the end of the book, it gets a little bit more advanced. And I have a marker to show me where we stop. So we do the ABCs, and we do it with both letters. I want her to know the uppercase and the lowercase. So we'll do the letter sounds and we'll do the ABC song. Right here, this is a thing that I printed off online. I just blew it up, and it's just counting with your fingers. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then I also have here the numbers, and it's flipped upside down because we work these two pages together. So I'll turn this around and I'll either have her do the matching, or we'll do the we'll try to put them in order, and I'll let her look at it as we put the numbers in order. And then this one she's not doing yet, but eventually she'll be able to fill in the blanks. Shapes. And then this one is, I'll ask her like, hey, point to what's in the oval, or I'll ask her what's in the triangle, and she'll be able to tell me what pictures are in each thing. And this was a free printable from JDA's website. And here, and then these are the body parts. I just blew this up from like a clip art on Google. And then this one is the body parts, and they are removable. So the reason why I made my own was because I just wanted it to be more diverse, and the ones that were out there weren't as diverse. So I wanted her to see all different types of people and all their different types of body parts, and to recognize that we all have the same body parts. We're all the same, you know, just to put that idea in there. And so I just take it all off and she'll match it, and we'll go through what they are as she matches it. Same thing with the fruit. And then I did use fruit that we eat. There are some free printable ones on websites and things, but they had fruit that we don't eat. So these are things that are very familiar to her, so I wanted her to be able to recognize and know what they're called. And then these are the days of the week in Spanish, and she can match them. And we just do this together. She can't do that on her own, but just to practice. These are the months of the year in Spanish. And then this is small, medium, large, and she'll put them in the right bowl. I'll take them off and she'll put them in the right bowl. The continents, her favorite. And then this is where we stop, because this is getting into more advanced things that she's not yet ready for. So the fourth way that we that I teach my 2-year-old is by FlipCards. So you can use FlipCards, you can use flashcards, you can use things, anything, any kind of card like activity. And this is our color flip card ring, and we just go through the colors just like this. And this is how one way that she learned her colors. We can do that anywhere. That's the other thing I love about these flip cards in comparison to flashcards, because flashcards can be lost. These are all on a ring, and that's just what makes them different from flashcards. And then we do the ABCs, and I made these myself, and we just flip through them, and on the front they have the uppercase, on the back they have the lowercase. And she also likes to do her ABCs using this set of cards with the A for apple, B for banana, C for car, like that. She loves this one. The next flip card that we use to teach ABCs, and this is more so the letter sounds, is this one. And this one I got from themeasuredmom.com. And this is just, so it has the letter, and then we go through and we see which picture has the same sound as ah. So ah. Ant, ah. Igloo, you know, like that. And it's all the ABCs, and I just put them on a ring, and we do that one, and that's a fun one that she loves to do. Then the clip cards are really fun too. These are the clip cards, and you just take a closed clip, or you don't even have to use a clip. You can just have them color on it with like a dry erase marker if you wanted to. And this is just the letters, and it's teaching them uppercase and lowercase, and they just flip through and do the uppercase and the lowercase just like that. And then the same idea with the shapes. And I also got this from themeasuredmom.com. So that is the fourth way. My fifth and final way, that is by play. So by play, I mean role playing. So sometimes we'll use her little favorite toys, and we do this randomly whenever she wants to play. She'll come to me and we'll play. And this is the way that I can teach her things like manners, how to interact with people, introduce herself to people, you can teach her about stranger danger and different stuff like this. Like, what would you do if, you know, and you can role play it, and they learn a lot. This is also a great way to introduce vocabulary to them and to teach them new words and new things, and actually be able to act it out so they actually understand the concept behind the word, or the real meaning behind the word. So play. Another way that we play is I will give them games that are learning specific. So I don't just like release her to play if we're doing learning time, but we do things like we'll use our stacking cups, and I'm gonna insert the video of her doing it. And this is one way that she really learned her colors, with the stacking cups there. And we'll just use manipulatives, and she'll put them inside. And that's one way for playing. And then another way is with pattern block sheets like this. And she would use the pattern blocks and actually build the picture as we go through what the shapes are. So I'll say, okay, let's get the hexagon, and she'll pull out the hexagon. And then let's get the, what is this, trapezoid. Let's get the rhombus. Another way that we play is by matching. And I have these mats that are laminated, and I got these for free as a free printable from teachingwithnancy.com. And she just will match the uppercase with the lowercase, and I have all the little cutouts of the letters, and she'll just match them. And it's just another activity where she thinks she's having a lot of fun, and I'm really trying to teach her. If we don't use the actual cards that come along with the mat, then I'll use another type of manipulative. Like we have Scrabble blocks, and then I'll have her match the Scrabble blocks to the letters. And usually we don't do the whole sheet, but we might do, if we did 5 letters, I feel like we accomplished something. And that was number 5. Those are all of the best ways that I found to teach my 2-year-old toddler. And I think that these activities are proven. They are going to work if you do them. I'm pretty sure they are, but you do have to have a lot of patience, because if you're going to be teaching a little one, then you're going to need a lot of patience, because their attention span is not up to par at times. But they'll learn a lot, they'll have fun, and you'll actually have fun, and you will feel very rewarded as they begin to learn and pick up things. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you an idea at least of some things that you could do with your child. Like I said before, I'll link all the resources that I can find down in the description below. If you like this video, if this video gave you inspiration or help or anything, give me a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing and joining our family as we are on our homeschooling and just life journey. And until the next video, I'll see you guys then. Bye.